Hello and welcome in this lesson. We will explore how Perl can be used for system administration and automation tasks, majorly on Windows, as I am right now using Windows system. Perl is powerful scripting language that can automate repetitive tasks like file management, system monitoring, registry modification, etc. So let's dive in. I'll close all these things and will create here one file. I'll say sysadmin.pl and it's outside the ops folder. So I'll go back to the main and he'll say clear CLS. So now here what we will try to see few commands, right? Executing commands. So Perl can run on window commands using system. So if we want to check the system information, we can just write system, and here inside this we can pass system info. Let's try to run this command only. So I'll say Perl space sysadmin.pl. So if you see, it's getting all the information and generating output here. So it's saying that I am using Windows operating system. All these information related to the window or related to the system is printing with the help of system, and then we are using a function system info. This is one thing that it can do. And another thing is, let's say if you just wanted to list files in a directory, then we have also system. We can use system. Inside this we can just pass command, let's say dir, and after that we can just tell the path of that folder. So for example, we have this folder. I'll just copy it. We'll go, and instead of that, let me just see this Perl here. Okay, so basically let me open this Perl again and copy this folder. So now I wanted to check all the data available or files available in this particular directory. So I can use system and then dir and command. So now let's run it and see the output. So you can see it's printing the all the files and folders available in this particular directory. So it's just a dir command. We are performing dir command. If you perform like this way, go to the cmd and run this command, it will print you all the information. So it's happening the same thing, dir and this one. So it will list all the directory in that particular path, right? Although I have to remove this double slash, backward slash, because it's not programming. We are just trying to run directly from the cmd. So any command that you wanted to perform, you can directly write inside system and it can perform that thing for you. Similarly, instead of just executing commands, we can also store the output. So capturing command output with QX. So for example, here, although who am I will not work, but let me show you how it can work. So for example, I'll create here my $user equal to and QX. So we have QX, and using that you can capture the output. So I'll say who am I? Who am I? Right? This is one command. Now I'll print and we'll say current user, and current user is $user /n. So although this command, right, will not work, but let's try at least. So here, okay, it's saying that current user is desktop this and then Chandan. It's working. If I'll directly go here in cmd and try to run, all right, perfect. So it's working. Who am I? So the same thing we can do from here as well. We can store the output and then perform some operation on that particular part. That thing also you can do. Now apart from that, you can also use you can delete any folder. We have already seen that how we can create a file and add data into that. We can also delete any file that is available, so using unlink command. So I'm not using, so using unlink, and then paste here the directory, right? If you are want to create any directory, you can use mkdir. If you want to delete particular file, then you can just use unlink and paste here the file name. For example, I'll say copy, and let's say I'll just create here one file, test.txt. Inside text I'm writing hi, and I wanted to delete this test, so I'll say slash test.txt. So this text.txt file should be deleted, so we have to use unlink command. Suppose if it's not deleting, then we can use or die, and then we can say unable to delete. So let's run again and check. So we are not getting any output, and if you will see here, that file is also not available. The test.txt is also not available. If I'll run again, it's say unable to delete this file because the file is not available. That means this command worked perfectly. So let me comment it as well, and let's comment this as well. So this is unlink is used to delete a file. Similarly, we have mkdir. If you want to create some directory, you can write mkdir and paste the directory name. So for example, inside Perl, I wanted to create some here I'll say test dir. Then you can write this, else you can simply say or die. But let's say I'll just run it. We are not getting any error, but if you see, this test dir is created. So this way you can create one text dir. If you want to remove, then you have to use, so this is to create dir. Now let me just copy paste again, and I'll say remove, right? So rmdir, and rmdir will remove this directory. So if I'll run it again, you can see now that directory is not showing here. So this is how we can do. Even if you want to modify, right, any registry value or anything, that you can use inbuilt registry module, that is Win32 module you can use to delete that. So we can do n number of things to automate the system and and perform the system related operation inside Perl. This is just a few example that you can do. I hope you are able to get this. Thank you, and see you in the next video.